enjoy the cookies. Have a cookie? They're good for you. Would you like one? Good. They're delicious. Would you like a cookie? Oh, come on, try one. Try one. It'll bring a smile to your face, right? How about you? Would you like a cookie? That's good. It's good for you, right? Would you like a cookie? Would you? No? Oh. How about you? Would you like a cookie? Oatmeal. They're nutritious. Take two.
Excuse me, madam. I'm sorry, you may not sell cookies here.
I'm not selling them.
Huh?
No. Why don't you try a cookie?
No, thank you.
Oh, come on. They're good for you.
I don't want one of your
Eat it.
That's delicious. Thank you very much. But you must understand.
Oh, you're Dr. Riverside. Oh, what a nice surprise.
Really?
I was looking forward to meeting you. Your father said to say hello.
Oh, really?
Oh, everything under control, Stan?
Sure.
Good.
Yes, John. Be that as it may, madam, I am going to have to ask you to leave now.
I'm Mildred Prosser.
That doesn't matter what... Mildred John! You're Mildred Oh, my good... I'm sorry. It's so nice to meet you. This is Dr. McIntyre, our chief of surgery. John, this is Mildred Prosser.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Miss Prosser.
Mildred. I want everyone to call me Mildred.
John, Mildred is the productivity consultant that Dad hired. I told you about that last week.
Oh, that's a very good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, I know. Busy, busy, busy. But I see a frown. Just a little frown. Now, let's see what we can do to turn that frown upside down. Have a cookie for a smile.
I'll wait for Dr. Gates.
Just give me a hint.
That's okay. It's okay.
Hi. Somebody looking for me?
Dr. Gates, how are you?
This is Lester Morton. Here's his record. You worked on him about a year ago.
And he won't talk to anyone but you.
Oh.
Of course, Lester. How's the gallbladder?
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, good, good. Well, what seems to be the problem this time? He's having some pain.
Oh, where?
He won't tell me.
Oh, well, Lester's a little shy. You want to show me where it hurts?
No. I mean, no, I couldn't.
Lester, we can't help you if you don't tell us what's wrong. Oh, I see. For how long? Oh. Well, you should have come in right away. But don't worry, we'll get you a specialist.
No. I mean, can't you help me, Dr. Gates? You did so good the last time.
Well, thank you, but this is a little out of my area.
But you can do it, can't you? I trust you, please.
Okay. Let's get you examined, Gloria.
Hello?
Dr. McTavish, I'm back.
Holly, you're here. I thought you were out there with working with that lawyer.
Oh, I was, but he had to leave very suddenly for Brazil, and I don't think he's coming back. So here I am. Oh, I'll get those. Wait, you sit down.
What are you doing with my files?
Oh, I'm systematizing. You'll love this.
They were fine in the first place. Look, Holly, you know, things didn't work out last time.
But I'm trained now. I went to the Gillicuddy School for Medical Assistants, like on TV.
I have a secretary.
Oh, no, Dee Dee had to go to Los Angeles to help her mother. Divorce problems. Lucky, huh? I mean, for me, I mean.
Holly! What is this?
A massage pillow. I know how tense you get. Here you go, just the way you like it. Cream and sugar.
There's no coffee in it.
Oh, I knew I forgot something. I'll fix this right up.
Holly, it's okay. I really don't want any. Look, it just isn't going to work out. I mean, you can't stay. Understand?
Are you sure? Okay, but this memo came in very important. That nice lady, Mildred Prosner, she wants to see the entire staff this evening.
Is it an emergency?
Not exactly. Oh, here it is.
A square dance?
Drop back now and swing your own. Everybody promenade home.
Howdy. You know, once you get into that, it's kind of fun.
Right. I can just see you at the quilting bee. But somebody be willing to give me a reason for this little shindig?
Well, Mildred says that staff interaction is good for productivity.
Would you call this productive?
Hello, gang. Great fun, huh?
You too, Henry. Well, I thought you were booked solid, as usual.
Well, I picked up some time this afternoon between 3 and 4. And the memo said it was important, so...
Did you enjoy the dancing?
Yeah, it's a great way to meet girls. That's one very interesting lady, you know. Reminds me of my maiden aunt. You have a maiden aunt? In a sense, you know, with the cookies and the mother hen attitude. Well, Mr. Buckley's hernia awaits my presence. You all have a good time now, you hear?
Well, he seems to be the only one working.
Oh, there's a skeleton crew on duty.
That's not what the patients deserve or pay for.
Now, I want you all to choose a new partner this time. Now, get ready.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, listen up. I've just been informed that there is a hospital out there waiting for us. Grange Hall is closed for the night. Sorry.
It's a shame you had to do that, Dr. McIntyre. They were all so happy. Happy workers work better. That's why Mr. Riverside hired me.
And they hired me to keep up medical standards, and I'm afraid that takes first priority.
I understand. But I think you could do with a more positive attitude. I'm going to keep a special eye on you, Dr. McIntyre. I'm going to keep a special eye on everyone.
John, Mildred told me you broke up her dance last night.
Who are those guys?
The repairmen, I guess. They've been working on wiring all night long. Anyway, I don't think Dad would want you to interfere with her work, John.
I won't. Well, she doesn't mess with mine.
She's only trying to do her job.
A little help here, Docs? I could use a whole bunch of help. Right away.
Well, we'll do the best we can. Try breathing deeply.
What's the matter?
She collapsed at the TV station. She's got severe abdominal pains. She's a little feverish and shocky.
Watson, right?
Glenda.
Ah, yes, of course I should. Well, we'll take very good care of you, Miss Watson.
I hope you've got some fast relief rolled up your sleeve.
Well, if given the right conditions, we can be downright miraculous.
Room 2. Watch that. Careful.
When'd you first feel the pain?
Oh, my stomach's been bothering me for the last couple of days, but I thought it was just the jitters. I had a megabuck sale to make this week.
Any nausea?
Only this morning. Careful with the blouse, that's not paid for. Oh!
Sorry, I have to do this.
Yeah. I've heard that line before. Well, what's the story, Chief?
Well, of course, we have to be sure, but odds are it's your appendix. Inflamed or maybe perforated.
Appendix? How trite. I was hoping for something exotic.
If it is your appendix, we're going to have to get it out of there before it ruptures, and that means surgery pronto, okay? I'll get a CVC and a plain film on her and tell Dr. Spellner to stand by. We may need him in OR.
Yes, sir.
I thought you had the jump on this case, Dr. McIntyre.
And I have to see a man about a heart valve. He needs it pretty badly. Don't worry, you're in good hands. Dr. Spellner's an ace.
I guess this is goodbye, then.
I'll
Tell you what, I'll look in on you as soon as possible. Compliments of the house. Gloria, Miss Watson may be needing some surgery, so put her in a room in 4 East, will you?
Right away, sir. Is there something else?
Is there something wrong?
Oh. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just not, used to being watched.
What do you mean, watched? What?
The cameras?
Where? How did that get there?
The repairmen are putting them up.
What?
Lots of them. On every floor, I hear.
John, that Watson woman, was that an appendix?
Yeah, well, probably. What's with the cameras?
So. Oh, they're nifty, aren't they? They're so small, they're hardly noticeable. They're Mildred's idea.
Well, we can't function like that around here.
John,
Tell her to get rid of them, now!
And once again, reach and way up on your toes and down.
Mildred, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have to talk.
Oh, you look so nice today, Dr. Riverside.
Thank you. Listen, there's a problem with the cameras.
And up again. Yes, I know. The microphones aren't working yet, and the tape recorders won't arrive till tomorrow. So we just have to make do. Now, let's bend and touch those toes.
Recorders, look, I don't want to interfere with your work, but you can't record everything that goes on in the hospital.
I see all the little problem spots. Up again. Just think how safe and secure we'll all feel. Down again.
Look, nobody's going to feel secure. They're going to feel nervous. It's an invasion of their privacy. It's spying on them. They have their rights.
Things are going to be just super around here. Oh, come on, Dr. Riverside. Join in. Limber up. Up again, everybody.
Mildred, stop. Now listen to me. Cameras have to go. Everything has to go. You understand?
Listen to me. I'm here to help you. Your father and the board gave me total approval to do whatever I have to do. Total approval. So, the cameras stay.
You can't do this.
Yes, I can. Oh, do I see a frown? You need some exercise to chase the blues away, Dr. Riverside. Come on, bend.
I don't want to bend.
Bend. That's the way. Bend with Mildred. Now, doesn't that feel so much better?
System. As a result, you're fighting off an infection now.
And we want you to win. That might take a little time.
So here I am. Well, it could be worse, I guess. I never had 2 men in my bedroom before.
Well, as long as we do have you here, I'd like to exploit you even more and do a complete workup. I noticed in your records it's been about 4 years since you've had even a routine checkup. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong, but it does pay to be safe. So you let me know if you'd like that, okay? Okay. Oh, yep, I gotta go. Surgery calls.
Go to it, Flash Hands. So, Chief, you think this workup deal is worth it? Oh, geez, look who I'm asking for an unbiased opinion.
In my own unbiased way, I think it's worth it.
Well, if I'm going to be here for a while, I better put on some makeup.
Yeah, come on, you look fine.
Thank you, but I want to look good for my fans. I feel kind of naked on camera without it.
What is this? She's your niece, Arnold. You find her a job.
Polly, I thought you were working for Dr. McIntyre now.
Well,
She was. And then she was working for me again. And now she's all yours. Bye.
Oh. What happened now?
well, it's kind of hard to explain. So who do I work for now?
Polly, the last time you were here, I assigned you to every possible person in this hospital. The longest you lasted was 6 hours. Now, I'm not putting myself through that again.
But I'm trained now.
Well, then find yourself a job.
I'm gonna have to tell my mother that you didn't help me.
Oh, no, don't tell Bernice. Tell her you're on vacation.
From what? I can't take a vacation from a job without a job.
Well, give me a little time to think.
Oh, Mr. Slocum, I'm sorry to bother you. Uh-oh. I think I detect a little problem here. Is there something I can do to help?
Yeah, I really need a job.
Well, then, you should have one.
Mildred, we've tried. We have no other possibilities.
That's a very negative attitude, Mr. Slocum. I'm sure we can find something for Polly. After all, she's had training.
How did you know that?
Well, I sense these things sometimes. I know. How would you like to be public communications liaison?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. What is it?
Well, the hospital gets lots of mail from former patients who want to thank us for helping them. And I think you're just the person to answer that mail for us.
I love writing letters and everything. That sounds great. Who do I work for?
Well, you'll be a great help to me and your uncle. Now, come along, dear. We'll find you a wonderful, comfortable office.
There won't be people watching the surgery, will there?
No spectators, I promise.
Nurses? What about nurses? Do there have to be nurses?
Just one. She swears she won't look. So, listen, you'll be out before you know it. I'll see you downstairs. When he gets out of surgery, keep a close eye on him. He's pretty nervous.
Doctor, Gloria needs a second opinion.
Do you think I dawdle?
Well, you've never done it with me, but I'll bet you'd be pretty good if you tried.
No, I'm serious. Mildred thinks I waste time on the job.
Mildred. Don't worry about it. She hasn't had a sane thought since the day she got here. Maybe in her whole life. You hear that, Mildred? You're out of your mind if you don't think Gloria's the best damn nurse in this hospital. Stick that in your videotape. Is that loud enough for you? You want a little profile shot here? Don't let her get to you.
She already has.
What's she gonna do about it? Let her fill out a report. We'll all get together and shred it once she's gone. I'll see you later.
But, you know, he's absolutely right. Everybody around here is just ready to jump out of their skins as soon as she says boo. Someone should tell that woman to mind her own business.
Why don't you, go ahead and do that, Ernie? She's probably listening.
I thought you said there was nothing wrong.
Well, there may not be. But this CAT scan shows that one of your lymph nodes is swollen. This one. It's right about in there.
In my neck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel anything. Of course, I don't have your highly trained fingers. All right, a swollen lymph node. What's that mean?
Well, it means we have to check it out to make sure it's not serious.
Serious like what? Come on. Come on, give me the worst possible kind of serious.
The worst? Now, don't let this throw you. But it is one of the first indications of Hodgkin's disease.
Hodgkin's? I think I just got thrown.
No, it's just an outside chance. It could be just a result of your infection. Now, a biopsy will show us that for sure. Then, no more worry.
Oh, another surgery. Frankly, that gives me the willies.
No. A biopsy is a simple, fast procedure. Not a crisis like your appendix. In fact, I'll give you a local anesthetic right in our treatment room. No going under. You can even watch in the mirror if you like.
Well, let's skip the mirror part, okay? But the local number sounds okay to me. Okay, so when do we do this?
Well, are you free this evening?
Well, I was planning to stare at the walls. But I guess you can pencil me in.
Linda, how are you feeling? Linda?
Finally got her sedated enough. All right, Lopez, we've exposed the node. Now we're going to take a sample. Okay. Yeah.
How's she doing?
Oh, hi, Trap. Had a feeling you'd stop by. Fine. The lady here got a little agitated, so I gave her more meperidine and diazepam. We're about halfway home.
Her rate's dropping.
Glenda? Are you all right? Glenda? She's not breathing.
Get oxygen.
Cardiac arrest.
Get a crash cart. Endotracheal tube. How much Demerol did you get? Total. Henry!
100 milligrams IV plus 15 milligrams diazepam.
Come on, people. Let's go. I set it at 300.
Oh, Trap. How is she?
Stable, but she's not out of the woods yet. She's still unconscious. What went on back there?
Well, she was still agitated after I sedated her, so I gave her more medication.
Well, in the agitation, she was in respiratory depression, and when you gave her the extra medication, that gave her respiratory arrest. And, I mean, you, people freezing up like that. I mean, what's going on with you?
I'm not sure. The whole thing was like a nightmare to me.
Yeah, it always is when a patient goes sour, but you've been there before. I mean, you know what to do.
I know, but it's never happened during a simple biopsy before. I really can't explain it, Trapper.
Okay, well, you're off duty for now. I'll have to split up your caseload. I mean, you know, there's going to have to be an inquiry.
Well, if you think that's best.
Yeah, well, they'll want to know every detail. I mean, was the video camera on during the operation?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, those things are always on, aren't they?
There must be a tape somewhere. We better take a look at it.
Yeah, I guess that'd be the thing to do.
Prepare yourself for an inquiry. And, in the meantime, you're on suspension.
I brought you a present. Oh. Very nice. Thank you.
Sure.
I don't know if I can use it. I mean, at my job. Oh, they won't notice a thing, believe me. All right, let's take a look. No. I mean, I can't. I don't feel right. There's no one else in the room. What about that? This is a private room. Private means the patient wants privacy. You got it? Privacy. Ah. There. Now, back to business. Alley-oop.
Dr. Gates, that wasn't very nice of you.
What? Mildred? Where is that coming from?
Now, that's a very negative attitude you have, Dr. Gates. I'm afraid we'll have to have a little chat immediately.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm just throwing up the old tan a little. It's a beautiful day. Want a drink?
No, never mind the drink. You're scheduled for surgery. All day.
Not anymore. I'm suspended.
What do you mean suspended?
Here, take a look. Orders from Slocum and the board.
What the hell is all this?
Trap, you're in my life. Thank you. Well, it seems that I broke one of Mildred's little toys.
Next thing I knew, I was getting a lecture on my persistent negative attitude and my uncooperative behavior. And then along came the letter, and voila, I am on vacation.
Well, not for long, you're not. Why wasn't I consulted?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should ask them.
You're damn right I will.
Good. Listen, will you do my back?
Who's doing your work in the meanwhile?
I think most of it went to Henry Spellner.
Spellner? He's the one who was suspended.
Oh, are you sure? Because he told me he was reinstated.
Oh, come on.
Hey, really, do my back, would you?
Arnold, you know anything about this?
Oh, hi, Dr. McIntosh. Listen, I have a question. What's a lymph node biopsy?
Oh, no, not now, Polly. Please, excuse us.
Okay.
Well, I must have signed this. That's my signature.
You don't remember?
Well, I mean, I've signed so many things lately.
Come on, Arnie. You just suspended Dr. Gates. Don't you realize what you're doing? Is something wrong with you?
Oh, hello, Dr. McIntyre. Everything all right?
In case nobody's told you, I suspend the surgeons around here, not you, and I reinstate them.
I was hoping you wouldn't be upset, Dr. McIntyre. But you see, it wasn't a medical problem. Dr. Gates was suspended for violating employee protocol.
Protocol?
And destruction of hospital property. He has, an attitude problem.
You're the problem. Arnie, say something.
Oh, yes, we do have problems.
What about Dr. Spellner? Now, there is a medical problem. He is facing a hearing, and neither of you have the knowledge or the authority to reinstate him.
I didn't. The medical committee decided that an inquiry wasn't necessary. They reinstated him.
Oh, I see. You railroaded them, too.
Dr. Spellner is our most productive surgeon. I'm very proud of him.
There's a woman upstairs right now, barely alive because of Dr. Spellner's incompetence. He failed in an emergency.
I had a nice long chat with Dr. Spellner. He did what he could.
And take a look at the tapes. The videotapes of the surgery.
Well, I'm afraid that's impossible. There was a technical malfunction. Nothing was recorded.
Oh, I see. Yes. You see what you want to see. You call the shots, and nobody can tell you no.
Well, I'm sure we can all work together.
No. That's all right. Not this time, Arnie. I am leaving the snake pit.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Dr. McIntyre.
But John, please, we need you here.
No, you don't, Arnie. You got Mildred.
John, I just heard. You're not really leaving, are you? I mean, surely not because of Mildred.
Stan, there's no way you can justify that woman any longer. I mean, she's not only a nuisance, she's dangerous, let's face it. Either she goes or I go. You decide.
I'll call Dad. He's in Zurich.
It won't work. We tried. He doesn't answer his calls.
He'll answer mine.
Excuse me, Dr. McIntyre, but look, I really need to know. These lymph node biopsies, you know, the ones in the neck, what's it mean when they're benign?
It means nothing is wrong, and they're not always in the neck.
Yes, they are. I mean, well, Dr. Spellner's always are. Look at all these letters thanking him. Everyone had one in the neck.
Hello, is that the Hotel Steinfelder in Zurich?
All of them? Are you sure?
Most of them. I mean, there must be 100 or so. All benign.
That doesn't make sense.
I want to speak to Stanley Riverside. Riverside!
I think Dr. Spellner deserves an award, don't you?
He'll answer mine. I'm his son. Hello? Hello? They hung up.
Never mind that, Stan. I think we've got something.
John. What is it?
Look at these.
Maybe we can make a plaque for Dr. Spellner like this one. You have a really neat office, Dr. McIntyre.
You think that all these biopsies are unnecessary?
All benign. All done by Henry Spellner. Doesn't that seem a little peculiar?
You even got a camera. Mildred promised me a camera, but it never shows up.
Ollie, please. Now, look, I think we ought to take a look at those files right now.
But the record room has a camera in it. Where do we go with them?
Everybody else got a camera. When do I get one?
wait a minute. Stan, get the files. Polly, you remember that idea you had about a special award for Dr. Spellner? I think that is terrific. Why don't we talk that over right now in your office?
My office? Why, it would be an honor.
Stan, we'll meet you in Polly's office.
Both of you, unbelievable. Are you sure there's nothing I could do to help?
Not right now, thanks.
Here's another lymph node biopsy.
How about some coffee?
Looks legit.
Keep looking. Something fishy is bound to turn up.
Want something fishy? Like lox and bagels, shrimp, Nova Scotia?
We're not hungry. Just let us work, okay?
Are you sure? How about a pizza?
Pizza? I wouldn't mind a pizza. Would you, John?
Oh, one pizza coming up. I knew I could do something to help.
No anchovies. I don't get it. Spellner is good. He has plenty of real work. Why would he bother with unnecessary surgery?
Usual. Agreed.
Here's another one. Same side of the neck.
No, you gave me this one already.
No, I didn't.
Sure. Look at it, Stan. See? The note right there.
No, I gave you this one. They must just look alike.
I don't believe this.
What?
Oh, wow. They don't just look alike, Stan. They are alike. It's the exact same CAT scan. Look.
That's incredible. He's using the same scan on different patients. John, that's criminal.
Oh, see, there's another one. Right there, see? Matches, triplets. I bet there's more to come.
Nice. Yep. Here's two more, exactly the same. I can't believe what's happening to my hospital. I mean, our hospital. Well, look, all right, look, we've got we've got falsified evidence. There's malpractice. What's that?
Glenda Watson.
Oh, no.
Henry Spellner? The king of the nice guys is stealing fees?
Oh, yeah. He's been scaring hundreds of people into unnecessary surgeries with fake records. Stan's scaring up the DA right now. We ought to have an injunction by morning. Want some pizza?
There's no anchovies. It's cold.
Then don't eat it.
No, that's the way I like it. Hey, maybe Mildred's in on this.
Oh, no. He was doing this long before she got here.
Yeah, but she's the one who killed the medical inquiry. Yeah, she got him reinstated.
Well, that's because he brings in lots of business to the hospital. Mr. Productivity, remember? I don't think she knows that he was doing anything illegal.
So he snowed her just like he snowed everyone else. Maybe if we're real nice to Mildred, she'll let us see the tape.
Tape of the surgery? Oh, no. That's probably landfill by now.
No. I mean the tape of their little chat the next day.
Think she taped that, too?
Well, she taped the one she had with me. I mean, she tried to hide the camera, but I saw it up on the wall.
Nice way to shoot yourself in the foot. Come on, get your clothes on.
Why, where are we going?
Oh, I thought we might go watch a little late-night TV. Faster, I can do better than that.
Oh, yeah? Show me. Subtle,
but effective. Who cares? How can she watch everything from here?
Her master control's next to her office. It's just where the tapes are kept. Ah, here they are. There must be hundreds of cassettes already.
All that money down the drain.
Well, maybe we can rent them out for parties. They're all dated and sorted. Here it is. It says MP conversation with Dr. H. Spellner, Wednesday, April 7th.
Oh, why don't you sit down here, Dr. Spellner?
Now I can see you better, my
We've got lots to do, so we'll make this quick and nice. Oh, have a cookie.
Oh, thank you.
You're one of our most productive surgeons. So many surgeries.
So few needed.
You're one of our greatest sources of income. I feel just terrible that Dr. McIntyre suspended you. Why would he do such a thing?
Well, I guess he feels that I may have made some sort of error during Miss Watson's surgery.
Did you? You can tell me.
No, not that I recall. Of course, her reaction to the anesthetic was unexpected, but, I mean, that could happen during any operation, with any patient or surgeon.
I see. Is Miss Watson all right?
She's stable. But you see, Dr. McIntyre still wants to have an inquiry. And in the meantime, I'm not doing any work.
Oh, what a shame. You just let Mildred take care of this.
See how important you are?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see you smiling, Dr. Spellner.
Well, there is one other thing. No, you've already done too much already.
Oh, go ahead and ask me.
Well, Dr. McIntyre wants to see the videotape of Miss Watson's surgery. Now, that could slow things down all over again.
And I don't really think he has to see it, do you? Let's just make sure he doesn't.
I knew you'd understand. Now, this place has improved so much since you... Pretty good shooting. 2 birds with 1 tape.
Yeah, look, I gotta see Glenda and I see you. Find Mildred, tell her I want to see her in my office right away.
Delighted.
Dr. McIntyre.
Later, wait for me in my office.
We've got to talk now.
I'm busy and you don't belong here.
This serious violation of protocol.
Protocol? Okay, you want protocol? I'll give you protocol. Look, I want you to take a look at her. A good look. Her life is protocol. She is real. She is not on tape.
But Dr. Spellner said she was stable.
We can't talk in here. Let's go outside.
But he said everything was all right.
Well, he lied. She's been unconscious ever since the operation. He judged wrong at a critical moment and failed to act.
Dr. Spellner wouldn't lie to me.
He lies to everyone. He gives people operations they don't need. That's his productivity.
But he's such a good worker. I'll have to have a serious talk with him.
You don't understand it all, do you? You have no real idea of what we do here and why we do it.
My job is to help people be productive and happy. After all, that's good business. And a hospital is a business just like any other. That's the bottom line.
I see. Well, the patients are customers and we're just a bunch of salesmen. Let me ask you something. What's the bottom line if the customer dies?
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning, Mildred. What, are you going somewhere?
Yes, I'm leaving here permanently. And so are you.
I beg your pardon?
As my last official act, I ask for the privilege of handing you this personally. You are duly served, processed, blah, 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 blah. And don't you ever dare to set foot in that hospital again. Got it?
No. What's this all about?
You know what it's all about, Doctor. And so does the district attorney and the state medical board. It's over, Doctor. Your goose is cooked. Now, if you'll excuse me. Taxi! Oh, just one more thing. Have a nice day.
no need to hurry. She looks great.
The chief is here. That must be big news.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel?
Like I've been raised from the dead. Am I going to be all right?
You bet.
And he's personally going to see to it.
Compliments of the house.
It can be arranged.
What about the operation? Dr. Spellner, he said it was a simple procedure. He's a barrel of laughs, isn't he? Or is he?
We'll talk later. Meantime, I want you to rest. And when you feel up to it, I'll help you prepare your malpractice suit.
Does this mean I get to keep my job?
Ooh, by all means. You might even get a raise. Now you will tell your mother, won't you?
Maybe.
Polly! Well, Mr. Morton's on his way home, safe and sound. So, come on, Gons, tell us, what was his problem in the first place? Oh, something just didn't sit right with him, that's all. Oh, I have some more good news. Mildred's office is already empty.
Good. When are we going to get rid of those?
Oh, they'll be gone soon. Maybe we'll just keep one to remember her by.
Those kind of memories I could live without.
Oh, relax. At least no one's watching us anymore.
Yeah.